Morning, Doctor. All right, you?
They're Kelly's parents.
Yeah. Well, here we go.
Death was caused by strangulation. The deceased had no other external injuries. On my examination, the flex was still attached to the victim's neck, but had been loosened as mouth-to-mouth resuscitation had been performed by 2 auxiliary nurses. Both noted the victim showed no sign of life on admittance to the hospital wing.
Dr. Thomas, can you identify that? Exhibit 3 is the flex removed from the victim?
Yes, this is the flex that I removed from the victim's neck.
I ask you also to identify the next exhibit, number 4, a grey sock.
This item, or one similar, was removed from the victim's mouth. I did not remove it myself, but auxiliary nurse Jones did. The item was then...
Do you know if that is the sock that was discovered in the victim's mouth, Dr. Thomas?
I really couldn't say. One grey sock looks pretty like another. I'm sorry, but the said item was, I believe, put into a plastic bag in the hospital wing and removed by the police.
It's not a rude question. Who's sort of running my prison this morning? It's not Walter Brinkley, is it?
Could I please check your names? Miss Hewitt?
Yes.
Mr. Malahide?
Hello.
DCI Jones?
Yeah.
Mr. Marshall?
Yeah.
Mr. Clark?
I was just wondering how long I'd have to wait.
I'm sorry, I really couldn't say. Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Edwards?
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Kelly?
Yes.
Excuse me, Miss Hewitt. No portable phones are allowed inside the courtroom. Hello?
No, they're all bags of letter of reception. Next. Next.
June Fisher visiting Alan Fisher.
No, they're all bags of letter of reception. Next.
Mel Snooper visiting Oswald Snooper.
Next.
Lastly, I questioned prisoner Anthony Kelly. This was approximately 2.5 hours after the incident had occurred. He was still in a very distressed state, but agreed to be interviewed. May I refer to my summary, my lord?
Yes. Please continue.
Mr. Kelly stated, I was just leaving the cell when Victor, that would be Victor Braithwaite, my lord, walked in. I was very uneasy because I had just been given a spliff. That is a marijuana cigarette, my lord. I had never smoked one before, and I was feeling sick and dizzy.
Have we had his interview transcribed? No, we haven't.
I've done what you told me. I've never read the bags because they check everything at the gate. You know I've been waiting a long time. I've done what you told me. I've never brought the papers with me because they check everything at the gates.
I know. But one of the reasons they're going to release me is because they don't know anything about the divorce.
I can't keep on waiting. You say I can't send them, but you've also got to sign the deeds over to me.
They read them now, June. They'd know. I'll sign them when I come out. You've got my word. I'll sign. I promise.
What do you mean she's...
He does.
Baby don't snore.
He does.
So listen, everything went all right again.
Yeah, I searched my bag and my coat. Arnold! I told you, play with your puzzle. Right, come sit beside me. He's getting to be such a handful, you know.
I know. Sit down, stop messing about, right? You got it. Is it all right if I hold my kid?
Yes.
Cheers.
Hey, shall we go see Daddy? He's going to hold you now.
Come here.
She is heavy.
You're heavy.
Who eats?
But you're beautiful, darling. You're so beautiful.
Where is it?
I checked the nappy last time. There's some under her sweater and some in the bottle. Arnold, give me that. Don't pull it in your mouth. Oh, you're so cute. Go, give your daddy a smile.
Detective Chief Inspector Dunes, from Anthony Kelly's interview with you, he determined that all three were actually smoking. Is that correct?
Yes, my lord. When I questioned Kelly regarding the smoking,
Continue.
he answered that Stephen, Mr. Walton, was rolling them in the cell. I then asked the defendant how many he had smoked. He said 2.
And all the 3 other defendants have denied partaking in this spliff. Joint.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, you can tell Fisher. Yeah.
They've risen till 10:30 tomorrow.
Oh, shit. I've been here all bloody day.
And this is the best gear on the street, but it's expensive, you know what I mean?
How much?
I've got your weekend, Alan.
When? Is it this month?
3 weeks' time. I wanted you to know.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Please do.
Smith, I've got to ask you.
What is it, Brian? You said it was important.
No, I've lost my paper. I've lost it. 1 minute.
I'm going out.
I am already. Totally out of it.
Miss Hewitt in the witness box. Prosecution counsel just called her.
Having interviewed every officer on duty on the night in question, that included my deputy and my senior officers, I'm satisfied that there was at no time any sign of disturbance on the wing, and that no blame for the tragic outcome of events can be levelled at any officer on duty that night.
I have no further questions, my lord.
Snatchable.
May I ask your age, Miss Hewitt?
I'm 33.
Could you explain to the court governor ranks?
Governors are scaled in ranks from 5 upwards, Governor 1 being the highest rank.
And what rank from 1 to 5 are you, Miss Hewitt?
I'm a Governor 3 rank.
How long have you been a Governor 3 rank?
9 months.
So you were Governor 4 until recently taking over Barfield Prison, a Category B all-male prison?
Yes, that is correct.
And before taking over the running of Barfield Prison, you were Deputy Governor at Cattering Hall, an all-female prison?
Yes, that is correct.
You took over Barfield after the highly publicised riot.
My lord, may I ask my learned friend why she feels it necessary to give details of Miss Hewitt's career and what possible relevance it can have in the case?
My lord, the circumstances at Barfield Prison at that time are very important to the defence of Anthony Kelly.
You may continue, Miss Snatchable.
Thank you, my lord. Perhaps I should clarify the reasoning behind my line of questioning. Anthony Kelly was placed at risk the moment he was admitted to Barfield. As Miss Hewitt is a new and very young governor.
My lord, Miss Hewitt's professional credibility is not in question at this trial.
I suggest my learned friend should read the papers. Since Miss Hewitt took over the running of Barfield, 2 men escaped in a helicopter.
My lord.
Very well, you may continue.